Hey everyone, this is Julia Sarver, and I am going to walk you through what you'll actually get in the Detox Done program. I've been getting a lot of great questions about this, so I am more than happy to share. So as you can see from the screen, this is where you'll go when you log into the Detox Done downloads page. So this is basically where you'll get all the materials that you need. So you can see that we have a couple of what to do next steps, especially for those of you who are just coming in. We have a training call happening on December 14th. That's going to be where I walk you through basically all the materials and tell you how I've used the materials and what I recommend. You'll also be able to ask lots of questions then. I've also created a Facebook group, which you can see that there's a link there, and that's what you get when you sign up for the Detox Done program. There are a number of Detox Done members there, and what's really cool about that group is that we spend so much time having conversations about what do we do when a client says no, or when a client is having a problem. It's really cool because there's real-time support. So what that means is as you're launching your detox, but also while you're running your detox, you'll have support from me and from the other members who have already used this program. So you won't be left trying to figure it out by yourself. So that I think is a huge step for people to be able to be successful. So you'll also see that there's this how to use these materials guide. There's a guide here, and then I've also made a video where I talk to you about all these materials. There's this section on preparing for the detox. So basically, this is all the things you do as you're trying to launch and enroll the detox. This is getting your clients to say yes. This is how you figure out who do you even ask. This is what do you do when you figure out who to ask. How do you ask them? There's all kinds of information here, including a very easy launch calendar, a Detox Done flow chart. So basically, that'll show you what to do and when to do it. And then there's also this client tracking spreadsheet, which for me, it's like that is the core of my business. It's something I use every day, all the time, and it will make a huge difference in your ability to fill your detox program. You'll also have the option of running what's called a list building webinar. So that's basically where you offer a free class where you'll teach about detoxing. And if you already have an established business and you want to take on a little bit of an extra challenge, this is a great thing that you can do because it allows you to share what you're doing with new people, and it allows people who haven't worked with you before to get just kind of a little sense of what you're talking about. But again, this section is completely optional, but I've given you two scripts to use. One is the top 3 mistakes. So this is one where I talk to people about the top 3 mistakes people make during detoxes, and that leads right into an invitation for people to come to join me in my detox where they won't make those mistakes. And then there's the spring detox secret script, which is one that talks specifically about spring detoxing because that's a time when people are really open to the idea. Okay, I also have some marketing materials for you. You will get a sample sales page. This will have everything on it. You'll be able to just basically copy and paste this into your website and then add some of the photos that are listed down below, and you have a sales page that's ready to go. It's really cool. You also are going to get this email marketing series. So this is basically all of the emails I send to invite people to enroll in the detox. So you can just cut and paste those, put them in your newsletter service, and send them out. And then we're also currently working on, this is something new we're adding, social media posts. So you'll be able to use these to share your detox, to market your detox, to get people to join your free calls, all those kinds of things. So those are coming in the next couple of weeks. Then we also have the actual detox protocols and materials. So you can see that there's spring, summer, fall, and winter. They are everything you need, and I'm going to walk you through actually what those materials are so you can see a sample one. And then you also have this disclosure in terms of use. Those are things that I recommend that you always put on your website, on your sales page, because that's the piece of information that protects you and allows you to say, I'm not a doctor, I'm not diagnosing, all these kinds of things that can be really important when running these kinds of programs. You're also going to get some bonuses to give to your clients. So there's this smoothie and green juices section here, which is just a ton of recipes if you want to include that in your detox. And then there's these bonus handouts here. So I'll walk you through those, but these are really significant and they're really incredible things that I've been able to offer to my clients, including a how to eat out guide and what do you do, how can you deepen your detox? So what are some bonus steps you can take? And what are some self-care strategies for the long term, and a really robust make it last handbook, which is all about how do you, once you've done the detox, how do you keep this going? There's also a supplement guide. So if people have questions for you about supplements, there's tons of information about why we use the supplements we do, and more. Then you also get these food photos, which is really incredible because stock photography can get expensive. But I actually hired a photographer to make these photos for me, and they are completely owned by me, which means that I can do whatever I want with them. And what I want to do is give them to you as part of this program. And I can just tell you that with having hired this photographer, it's not an inexpensive endeavor. So purchasing this program and getting the food photos, that in and of itself is worth it to sign up for the program, even if all you do is just use these food photos on your website. And then I also give you lots of information about running the detox, because that's going to be a time when your clients need a lot of support. So these are the daily posts for your Facebook group. So these are things, it includes the images and also actually text that I recommend you post to support people as they're going through day by day. There's also daily emails to send. So I really encourage you to both post in Facebook and send an email, because some people prefer Facebook, others prefer email. That way you'll be able to reach the majority of your clients. There's also this great training call script. I really, really encourage you to do that, because your clients need to know what to do. And that this training call script walks them through every step of the process so that they can feel really confident about it. Now, the after the detox piece is really cool, because this is for you to start converting your detox clients into private coaching clients. So I have some follow-up strategies that I share with you that have worked for me. And then a post-detox email series where you just kind of check in with people. And first you celebrate and say, look how awesome we are, look what we accomplished. And then also following up a few weeks later saying, hey, how's it going now? Then I also have some tools and technology information for you. Too many people get stuck on not being able to figure out how to make the technology work, which is why I've set up both a video and a PDF guide for how to set up a Facebook group, how to create graphics in Canva, how to create emails in MailChimp, because many people use MailChimp, and also how to create a PayPal button. So these are kind of the top pieces that I see people really struggling with. So there's that. And then I want to walk you actually through what you'll get. So I'm going to go ahead and open this document. So this is the Winter Detox for Beginners handbook. So this handbook is basically the guide that tells them everything to do. It says, this is why we detox. Here are some quick tips. You'll also notice that it's fully customizable. So insert your contact info here, insert your name and signature here. So this is where you get to personalize a little note. You also get to put you see how it says yoururl.com? That's where I would want you to put your website so that everything is pointing back to you and your business. So there's detox quick list tips. You get a preparation checklist. What's a detox anyway? What to expect. Then lots and lots of general cleansing guidelines. Then there's a daily protocol, cooking and prep work tips, and what to avoid and what to eat instead section. Foods to enjoy section. There's also a conversation about the importance of elimination, and then daily checklists for your clients to print and stick on the fridge. And then you'll also notice that there's a insert your logo here piece, and then the disclaimer is here, saying that you're not a physician, you aren't diagnosing, and all those things that will protect you. Okay, so here you can see the recipes guide. Whoop, keep going. And here you see that there's a suggested meal plan, which we're actually going to change that languaging. We're working on that right now because we want to make sure we're in compliance with any states that prefer that we don't use that kind of language. So just so you know, that's all going to get changed. Here are the basics. I have to tell you guys, this oven roasted winter veggies recipe, this is like everybody's favorite. They love it. And then also, again, see yoururl.com. So you get to pop into the footer and put your website there. Then you get to see that there's breakfasts, lots of breakfast options, lunches and dinners. And then these are the ones that I put on the suggested plan. But then let me keep going real quick and I'll show you snacks. Okay, so kale chips, things like that, additional snack ideas, then also sweet treats. For some people, this is such a huge part of being able to be successful. And then you'll also get bonus recipes included in this, so just know there's that. And then I also give you this done for you shopping list. It basically teaches people how to shop. So here's a bunch of shopping tips, including bring your own bags, buy organic. I invite people to actually write their list down and to go through the recipes and choose a few instead of making everything. I encourage them to download the Environmental Working Group's Dirty Dozen Guide. You also, again, put your website here, spices and herbs, the bulk section, dry goods section, refrigerated and frozen, and then supplements. So there you have it. And then I just want to quickly run you through all the bonuses so you can see those. So like I said, there's a Make It Last handbook, and I'm not going to open these up because I don't want this video to last forever, but there's a bonus strategies to deepen your detox, breathing techniques. This is great for when people are stressed. And it's also great when someone tells you like, oh my gosh, I'm having like the hardest day on this detox. You get to point them to all these materials, say, I totally get it. Don't forget, take a few minutes to breathe today. Go to that breathing techniques document. That'll be really helpful. The detox supplement guide. I actually want to open this one so you guys can see. So here we talk about what's most important, helpful, but not required, the brands I like. Oh, and actually this is the wrong document. There's another one that has actually a ton of information added to it. So I apologize for that. It's a real one, I swear. And then there's this eating out guide, which is like, what do you do if you're on the run? Or what do you do if you're in restaurants? Again, and everything's totally customizable for you. Self-Care Secrets Handbook, smoothies and green juices, stocking your pantry, the problem with plastics, what are chia seeds? So there you have it. Those are all the things that we are going to be offering in the Detox Done program. And if you have any other questions, as always, feel free to contact me. Thank you all. Hope to chat with you soon. Bye.